How'd you get in there, big boy? How'd you get in there? Good morning, friends and family. Today is day 25. After a lovely break, I almost had 2 days off, basically, in Lake City, which I absolutely loved. But I gotta tell you the story of how I got out of town this morning, because it is crazy. Getting out of town is kind of difficult because no one's really going that way. No one's up at 6:30 in the morning, which is when I was trying to get a ride. So I asked around, I talked to Jackie, the sweet lady who gave me the free t-shirt. I got the contact information for a guy who said he'd give me a ride. And he said, yeah, I'll be happy to give you a ride, but I'm not from America. I'm not sure what the going rate is for a shuttle. So I said, I'll give you 20 bucks. And he goes, oh, I was thinking more like 100. 100? $100 to drive 15 miles up the road? I said, hey man, I'd be willing to give you 40 bucks, but I'm not giving you 100 out of principle. I'll stick my thumb out and do my best to find a ride. And he said, 40 sounds good. I'll see you at 6:30 in the morning. Long story short, I'm standing on the road with my pack on the ground, and about 6:28, I see his car coming, pulls over. I grab my pack, throw it in the back, I hop in, and it's not the guy I arranged the ride with. Hey guys, this is Michael. He picked me up and gave me a ride back to the trailhead. Thanks again for the ride, man.
Absolutely, my pleasure,
really appreciate it. Yeah,
good luck to you.
Thank you. It's Michael. He's an attorney from Tucson, believe it or not. And he saw me, he knows exactly where I'm going. You know, normally if you're hitching, they roll down the window and you tell them where you're going beforehand, but I just hopped right in the guy's car thinking it was the dude that wanted 100 bucks, and it wasn't, it was Michael. And once again, the theme for this trip has been put the good vibes out and you're gonna get good vibes back. I've met nothing but great people. I didn't even have my thumb out, you know? I'm just standing there, boom, got a ride. Oh man, this trail has been so cool. Then I'm gonna go up a couple of big climbs today, and I gotta try to get about 18 or 19 miles in. So let's go. Hey little guy, you taking a nap? Oh, you taking a little nap? Okay. I don't think he's sleeping. San Juans. Everybody said it was gorgeous, and everybody was right. I don't even know what time it is, but I know I've gone further than I expected. What is this, day 25? That brings an end to day 25. Good night. Good morning. Today is day 26. Today is going to be another gorgeous day. There's no doubt about it. Here in the San Juans, I don't think I can have a day without some amazing views, and my body feels good, my feet feel good. I just did a little creek laundry to get my socks clean for tomorrow. Let's go. That is definitely rain. I'm walking right towards it. Oh man. That was the fastest tent setup ever. The rain started coming. This is my first real rain. And I'll bet you it pours in a minute here. Well, that was weird. I mean, it rained for about, I would say it sprinkled for about 20 minutes. All of a sudden, the sun comes back out. The dang storm. I mean, the skies are blue again. What the heck? I was only at about 17.5 miles right there, and I need to be closer to 19.5, so let's go. Day 26 is not over yet. This is mile 397 going Sobo, and it looks like we're finally splitting off from the CDT. Feels like we're in another country, like Norway or something, or Sweden. I don't know. It's awesome though. I'm a little over 20 miles now, I think just over 20, which is where I wanted to be. So it was a wonderful day, but now I'm ready to actually eat some dinner. Have a good night. I was just crawling up there, hoping to get there in time before the sun peaked out, you know, and you know. Yeah. But yeah, well, I would recommend checking that out for. Morning, friends and family. Today is day 27 on the Colorado Trail. The plan for today, there's a campground about 13.4 miles away. Evidently, they got plenty of snacks and stuff to resupply. Another guy camped next to me named Tom, trail name's Mule, also 69 years old, like my buddy John Major. Anyway, real nice guy. It was nice to camp next to him. The San Juans are amazing. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen today. You never know what you're gonna see around the next corner. All right, let's go. Gorgeous. It's unbelievable, really. I don't know how it can get any prettier than this. Looks like avalanche debris. Check it out. Well, it looks like I just got my first bit of bad news. I just stopped at a water source. I'm about 6 miles from the campground that I'm stopping at for resupply, and my Garmin InReach is gone. The InReach is a satellite communication device that I use to check in with my wife and my family, let them know that I'm okay. But more importantly, I pay for monitoring so that if I get into real trouble and I need a rescue, there's an SOS button. It works when you don't have cell service, and that's the whole point. I have a sneaking suspicion the strap that I clip it onto all the time, sometimes I forget to buckle that strap. And I have a feeling I didn't buckle it. I hooked it on. I started hiking this morning early, and it must have dropped relatively quick. So that's my little bad news story. Hopefully it turns out to be good news. We'll see what happens. Either way, can promise you it's not going to get me down. Good morning, friends and family. Today is day 28. My Garmin inReach did get found yesterday by a guy named Phil. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate you reaching out to my wife. And he's going to be mailing that back to us when he gets back to his house in Denver. So that's a sweet relief. I don't know what to expect from the trail today, but I can assure you we'll be going up and down some hills, down into some valleys, climbing some mountains, and we'll be up on high on some saddles, I'm sure, before the day's over with. I can't wait to see what's in front of me. Why don't we figure it out together? Let's go. Girls, boys. Oh man, get a load of this. So a couple minutes ago, this mountain biker comes through behind me, doesn't say a word until he gets, I don't know, maybe 5 feet behind me, and the squeak of his brakes stopping scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what it was. You know, I'm alone out here. Every little sound is a little nerve-wracking. As I'm hiking along, I'm talking out loud, not just to myself, but my thoughts just come out loud. And I was saying, geez, you know, you could be way more courteous as a mountain biker if you yell when you're 20 or 30 yards away, hey, coming through or something, you know. And just as I said that, I hear, "Hey, coming through." I kid you not. I turn around and here comes another mountain biker, and I was like, I actually stopped him. I'm like, wait a second. And I said, "Did you say that because something made you say that? Because I'm pretty sure I've got some kind of psychic powers. I don't know if it's telekinesis or telepathy or something, but I think I willed that into existence." You know what I mean? What? Oh, you think it's just a coincidence? I knew you were thinking that. I totally can read minds. Check out what I got. I just ran into these guys, and guess where they're from? The Inland Empire. My old stomping ground, just down the road from Victorville. So I just wanted to give them a quick thanks and appreciate the beer, fellas.
Anytime, brother. We're always here.
Awesome. I was sure lucky to run into those guys. I mean, what are the odds? Really cool guys. It was really nice meeting them. You know, a lot of times people don't have time to be friendly to strangers, so it's really cool to meet them. And big shout out and big thanks to the boys from the IE. It was awesome. This is the end of day 28. See if I can't recuperate a little bit. It was a pretty long day, but man, was it cool. I got to meet those guys from the Inland Empire, which was really cool. Got a free beer, which is great. Wonderful waterfalls. Chit-chatted with a handful of people. Figured out I know how to read minds. I mean, this has been a really cool day. All right, have a good night. Good morning, friends and family. Today is day 29, and man, am I excited. I have 47 miles left to the finish, so I'm gonna try to knock out another 18, 19, 20 miles today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I didn't watch any video of the Colorado Trail. I was just hoping to be surprised, and I didn't want to over-plan. I mean, I planned, but I don't know what's around the next corner. I don't know what views are going to be great. I just know that every day is going to be full of surprises, and it's not over yet. I still have 2 more days. No clue what I'm going to see. Day 29, I'm starting to feel the end is near. I'm getting excited, and I'm starting out the morning with the climb up to the top of this pass, which I believe is called Black Hawk Pass. So let's go. Before I started the Colorado Trail, probably a week or two before, I posted on the Colorado Trail Facebook group asking if anybody was also starting on the 24th. And there was a father and son who flew in from Japan who said they were starting on the 24th. So the entire time I've been hoping to run into those guys, and I never did see them. I just assumed they were moving a lot faster than me. And here we are 29 days later, and guess who I ran into?
Yay! I'm Stargazer. I'm Hopper.
And how's the trail been going so far? We're almost done.
It's gorgeous.
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 Beautiful,
Spectacular.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, breathtaking. Wow.
Exhausting.
What other words can we think of? Day 29 is over. I've gone 20.2 miles, which is enough. I'm just at the edge of the tree line. I'm camping at about 11,800 feet. I just started looking around for a flat spot, and check this out. I came over to these trees here, and there's a cute little spot, just enough room for one tent, right here. Tomorrow is my last full day on the Colorado Trail, day 30. Can't wait to see what happens. All right, you guys have a good night. Did you see that? All right, good morning, friends and family. Today is day 30. Man, am I getting excited. I only have 27 miles to the end of the line, so I'm gonna do around 20 today, and then I can get in tomorrow kind of early. Thought about doing all 27 at one shot last night, and I started looking at the elevation profile, and it's about 3,100 feet of climbing, but 8,000 feet of descent. Yikes. Hiking downhill really does a number on the knees. I don't think I want to do 8,000 feet of descent today. Let's see what this day brings us. Let's go. Well, I'm standing on the very last ridge line above 12,000 feet. Right now I'm at 12,264 feet. After this, I won't be above 12,000 feet again. So it's basically downhill from here. And that's pretty awesome. I might as well take in these sights one last time. Hey guys, remember that panic moment I had a few days ago where I lost my inReach and I was worried about my wife calling search and rescue for not hearing from me for a couple of days? Well, this is Phil, and guess what Phil has?
I have a Garmin inReach Explorer.
Man, do I appreciate that. Thanks
yeah.
so much.
No problem, man.
Awesome.
Just found it on the side of the trail in Elk Creek.
Yep, that's
There it
right
was.
where I left it. Thanks for hooking us up. I mean, I was walking right by, and had we not started a conversation, I didn't know you were that close to me.
That was so cool.
Got a bunch.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh man, what a wonderful treat.
Yeah.
You're lucky to be
No, I want to have my ashes thrown here, right down there. No, I'm serious, y'all. Over the rocks, but there were just a few places where I literally went like this and over. You got a couple of like switchbacks where you're gonna go like this and then went back that way. Freaky.
What a thrill.
Guess that's on video.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
No, you two.
Oh, you're on it. You're on it.
No, I'm under the radar.
Thank you so much.
I'm not on Instagram, Facebook, nothing.
Well, you're about to get famous.
I have 0 followers.
Well, you're going to get a few, or at least you're going to get me a
I
few.
don't want any followers. No, I've been there, done that.
We're gonna... I have gone just about 19 and a half miles already today. And with the help of Phil's company, we have decided to just do the rest of the trail. I mean, it's 4:30. I got 7.5 miles to the end. We're not gonna stop, which makes me really excited because that will give me a 27-mile day, which not only is the farthest I've ever hiked in a single day, but it's a marathon. How confident are you, Phil?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But
That's
I think
for
we
sure.
can make it.
All right, you heard it from Phil. We can make it. We got 7.5 miles all downhill. We're loaded up on ibuprofen, and we just had a little break and some snacks, so nothing can stop us now. Here we go. You got this, man.
Time is your most valuable asset. It's obviously non-renewable. I mean, it's your time on this planet. The only life that we know with absolute certainty exists. As time ticks by minute, hour by hour, day by day, our lives are all slowly coming to an end. You know, as you age, your awareness of this diminishing time becomes more and more focused. I think we all hope to minimize the wouldas and couldas and shouldas that will eventually occupy our thoughts if we're lucky enough to live long enough to have them, you know? Despite the obvious value of our time, we trade it away every single day, seemingly with little thought. You might trade your time for a 15-hour workday at a job that you absolutely hate. Or you might trade a few hours of your time on the internet, arguing with strangers. But you might even trade some of your time arguing with your spouse, you know, or being angry at your children. You know, whatever it is, make no mistake about it. You choose what to trade your time for every single day. I chose to trade 30 days of my life on this grand adventure, hiking through some of the most beautiful landscape our planet has to offer. That, my friends, was time well spent. I'd gladly trade more of my precious time any day in exchange for the opportunity to experience real happiness. After all, isn't that what we're all searching for? So I ask you this, what are you trading your time for?